Greetings, my lovely cats. I'm sorry for the delay, but yeah, it's already out in PTR. I believe it has been like 3 days since the last time they announced about this big son of a cat. He looks very lovely, and of course, he's going to join your lovely family. But here is the thing: it is not a generation 4 behemoth. Okay, we have the materials and stuff for it. Okay, it's not like a behemoth 4 because we don't have more than 2 behemoth in general, but it's companion. Okay, it's a companion. It's supposed to be like a companion. Okay, the things behemoth might be tied to those animal experiments and more digging is needed. Okay, but as you can see, the behemoth could become our super shoulder if we manage to tame it. Okay, incredibly dream masterpiece, even if its potential might blow our minds. Okay, it does blowjobs, brother. Its body is amalgam of the RA13 virus and cells of the ancient creatures. Theoretically, we can enhance its power by injecting it with astaghfirullah al-azim. Okay, anyway, so we are supposed to be having the companions now. The new one here, what did you back? A robot? No, fuck off, man. Let me just see. Okay, so we first have the MK0, and then we have the MK3. I am wondering where did MK2 went for? Wait, maybe the MK2. Okay, this is the MK2, I think. So the MK2 itself was Behemoth, and then for the companions, there is Behemoth MK0, which is supposed to be released before the Behemoth itself, and then the MK1, which is the Behemoth Gorilla one, and then the MK2, which is the T-Rex, and then the MK3, which is the fucking bird, and then the MK4. What does this sound? It is so deep and terrifying. Okay, so we found it's buried deep in the mountains. So he found it buried deep in the mountains, and he fucking decided to fuck us and bring him home. Okay, this is Behemoth MK4. Its fury is now ours to command. Yeah, and look, it's 4, but it's still giving you a bird. Okay, anyway. So what's going on with these behemoth now is the fact that they are going to be released with any marsh. I think as soon as you upgrade it, it's going to be released with any marsh, unlike the regular behemoth, which is the combat one. So the combat one here are required to be only in 2 marshes and in 3 marshes if you have upgraded your Mego. But the companion means he's going to be all the time with you, so it is actually something that is powerful, and you, whether you fucking like it or not, you have to get it. Okay, now it has 5 skills. I'm not sure if it's the same. The previous one had 4, this one has 5. Let's see the skills. Every 8 turns, Behemoth lashes out, blah blah blah, dealing damage to all enemies. And Behemoth MK1, it says MK1 for some fucking reason. Maybe it adds. Okay, so in each single node in here, it is related to a behemoth. You guys know something funny? Maybe it is actually related to our Tempest and stuff, because if you think about it, the new Tempest is going to give you 30% behemoth damage. So with having a companion and literally fucking 5 behemoth in your asses, this means equipping those new Tempests in general is going to give you all of this. So it actually does make sense. If we click at enhance to see, again it is going to be the same using a different fragments. It is cryo cells, which is supposed to be giving, yeah, so damage increase to enemies and troop attack, troop health. Okay, let's see the upgrade. Okay, so you can see, guys, from my understanding is every single skill is related to something. So for example, this one is going to buff the behemoth itself, this new behemoth, But for the skill, for example, is going to again buff everything related to behemoth, to all of your behemoth, because it says here at the start of the battle, behemoth shields all the friendly squads, reducing the damage taken by a percentage. So these two are general skills. One, it is related to the behemoth himself, and this one is generally to your squad and army, and those three are going to be related to the behemoth that we own. This one, from the icon, you guys can see already it looks like the first MK1. Say behemoth gears up, increasing its damage. So this is going to be a damage increase to your own MK1, and this is going to be an increase to your T-Rex, which is MK2, and then this one is going to be unless freezing howl, increase all damage taken, blah blah blah. So it looks like a companion is not gonna be included in the buffs in here. So this means the MK1 and the MK2 is, both of these are going to get a direct increase of power, and then this one is going to be a general higher. A general at the start of the battle, behemoth unleashes freezing howl, increasing all damage taken, so it debuffs all the enemies. As a general rule, that when you are upgrading such things, upgrading the skill node itself is the most important thing. These are all stats that is not as important, not even remotely close, when you upgrade the skill itself. So my advice to you, if you are going to try to upgrade any of those, is to directly skip, do the minimum requirements only. Yeah, it's 10 here and Abaddon level, and then directly upgrade this one. Even if you decided to max this, fine, and then reach out to the skills itself. So that's basically about it when it comes to the companion. Is the skills bro? Obviously everything at the fucking start will be always broken. What is this? Ah, now it even had amplifications too. Rider defense amplification. Do we have here amplification too? Yeah, looks like an amplification for all of these. Hunter amplification. So these are all normal stats, but then this, the skill itself, holy shit, it requires you to have 20. From turn 11 to turn 20 of friendly squads, damage dealt is this. Okay, so this is a turn 11. Do we have something that is actually early for the first turn? This is obviously, guys, one of the first things you have to upgrade. Anything early is much better than anything late. Who knows? You know what? Some people might not even survive 10 turns. So for the first 10 turns, anything that has for the first turns is usually much better than from turn 11 or turn 15 or turn 20. First turn is always something very nice to have. So that's basically it in general, guys. I'm gonna test it and let you know. But again, of course it's gonna be fucking powerful. I mean, the bird was super powerful anyway. But yeah, one more advice I wanted to give you is, if you are a state that plans to drop out of leading or something, I would recommend that you do not rush this behemoth, because it's gonna contribute shitload to your state migration. There are one thing you need to know about the state migration itself. For example, everything here is taken, okay, is taken into consideration, with the exception of behemoth. When you upgrade your behemoth, you actually get double the migration rate. Like if behemoth is going to add 1 million to your power, it actually adds 1.8 million or 2 million. So I would prefer, if you are someone who's planning for migration or something, to stay the fuck out of this. Plus, again, think about it. There is no much competition right now. There is no raid leak. I would advise all of you to be considerate when you are going to spend your own money. Maybe wait for a better deals, for a mixed deals, for something. Keep the stuff in the bag, blah blah blah, and wait until the next phase of migration or whatever your planning is, because there is seriously nothing that much important, and it's not a joiner. It's not a joiner feature so far. I still need to take a look at it, but I don't think it's a joiner. Is it a joiner? Like the tanks are joiner feature, but this one is not a joiner feature. Let me see. Okay, Is it a joiner feature? No. So far, nothing. Yeah, so it is not a joiner feature, which means as a joiner, yes, it is very important when you are tanking and stuff. But if you are planning for something, I would recommend you keep all of these things in the bag, because Behemoth is it is the highest increase power when it comes to migration. And good luck to everyone, guys, and have a wonderful day.
In a city full of chaos and a tangled web of streets lives a furry feline king, the coolest cat you'll ever meet. He's got muscles like a lion, strut that's straight and mean, with a swagger and a purr that makes the ladies scream. He's Catzilla, the beast of the block. When he rolls up, the whole dress rocks. He's got that charm, yeah, he's got that flair. Every girl in town's got their eyes on his hair. Catzilla, Catzilla, he's a sexy feast. Feline royalty, the one that they feast. All the chicks they're chasing can't resist his charm. Catzilla's got 'em lined up, all vying for his arm.